very much, Anne. Excuse me for a moment, I've just got to tweet something. So, should be fine now. Well, I do have to apologise if you're expecting an ebullient and humorous speech tonight, but I am going to be talking on a very serious topic, and it is my admitting to my addiction to the internet and to the social media. How do you know whether you're addicted to the internet? It's when all your friends have an @ in their name. @Nordic Walking, @Energy Works. How do you know when you're addicted to the internet? It's when you have to pay that late visit at 3 o'clock in the morning to the loo, and it's a great opportunity to check your emails on the way back. How do you know you're addicted to the internet? It's when your partner complains, we're not talking, we're not communicating, and your solution is to buy a tablet PC so that you can text to each other while you're sitting next to each other in front of the television. But how did my addiction come about? Like everything, it went through the 5 stages of addiction. And the very first one was the level entry of just getting a computer. Now, a lot of you are very young, and I must show my age when I say that in 95, when we brought our computer home for the first time, it was such an exciting thing to have there. Sitting in one corner, you could turn it on, you could write things. It was already in colour. It had advanced from the green screen, which had been before. And you could do interesting things on it, like play games. They just invented Sims, where you could practice creating a happy family to mirror your own happy family. But after a while, that was not enough. And it was in Tesco, when I was sitting there at the checkout, and I saw that they had the introduction to the internet. It was still the dial-up system. You bought it on a disc, you put it into your computer, you touched the phone line, and it was the usual and you'd get on to what now is a laughably horrendous small speed. But it was a time of ebullience, of excitement. At last, you could get in to the internet. And it was, of course, very useful because you could go and search for information that you required, like, where is your nearest Toastmasters? Essential information, I think you would feel. How many hearts has an octopus got? Ah, that was a good one for a quiz. 3, if you need the answer. And then practical ones for the handiwork that you needed to do. How many men does it take to change a light bulb? And the answer is 1. You just have to wait for the earth to turn with him. Straight in. But after a while, even that was not enough. I was just harvesting stuff from the internet, but now I wanted to put my own stuff onto the internet. And fortunately, broadband had come along and access was a lot faster. So I could go out and, say, take photographs and put them up. It would be photographs of flowers. It would be photographs of church windows. A lot of you know that I have an interest in church windows. It would be photographs of useful road signs. Road signs that say, sign not in use. What's the sense of that one? You could also post extremely useful videos. I'd got myself a video camera, and so I was playing around with that. And one of the most popular ones that I've got is how to blow eggs. And I'm sure that was a major contribution to life in the universe, in the internet sphere, that people could see how to blow an egg properly for Easter. But after a while, that was still not enough. I needed to have interaction. It wasn't just good for me putting things out. I needed to have an interaction with the people that were out there. No more just the few neighbours that I had, the little rests of family. I could access thousands or hundreds of thousands of people if only I could reach them. And we've all used email, but how many of you are sitting there in the morning, email, check your first 20, 5 minutes later, has another email come in? 10 minutes later, has another email come in? No, it's just not fast enough. Other people were obviously experiencing this dearth as well. I have Skype, so the first thing I would do is comes up automatically on your screen, and my friend Uli in Germany would notice I'm on Skype. So either I'd Skype him or he'd Skype me. So I'd Skype him, Uli, what are you doing this morning? Before anything had started work. He'd say, I'm not doing anything, what are you doing? And so, I'm not doing anything either at all. It's oh well, I hope you have a good day. Talk to you tomorrow. What should we talk about? I say, I'm going to bake some bread. He said, oh, that's a brilliant idea. I'll bake some bread and we'll talk about bread tomorrow. And you can see these are immensely important conversations that we would have. But even that was too slow. And then I discovered Twitter. Oh, Twitter is fantastic. Only 140 characters. So easy just to type something in and to send it out into the internet. So you could put out a photo of someone going Nordic walking. That's quite a popular pasta. Where's Mervyn? Oh, there you are. It's a very good one. You could even look for the QI elves and learn important things like, did you know that 40 is the only number where all the letters occur in alphabetical order? Without the internet, you would not be able to do that. But after a while, it was not enough. And I'm now at the 5th stage of my internet life. I can plug in directly. So, I've told you my story, and the question to you now is, are you addicted to the internet? When you pick up your smartphone or your tablet PC, do you stroke it more than your lover or your partner or both? But at least there is the possibility of rehabilitation. There are now rehabilitation clinics, and if I really, really am desperate and I cannot cope anymore, I will go to a clinic, but only if they have Wi-Fi. Thank you very much.